How's it going, everybody? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me for this new moon magic tarot card reading that I'm about to do for you guys. So there is a new moon coming in February 11th. So this is going to be a really good time for you guys to reassess, maybe start things over. The new moon is the phase where it's completely dark, but you can still see it in the sky, and it's actually quite stunning. So I will be using the Witch's Tarot to do this reading for you. Beautiful deck. I just absolutely love it. And I'm going to pull a Moonology card at the end of the read for you guys. So this is a really cool deck. Perfect for the new moon reads I do and the full moon reads. So anyway, guys, this is a reading for all zodiac signs. So I hope you enjoy. I hope it resonates and that you can pick up some really helpful tips. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, what you know of the reading, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm just going to do a little deck cut here. So I've had a couple requests to show the cards while I'm doing the reading. Okay, so I have a bit of a limited space here, so I'm going to work on that, see if I can do some reconfiguring, but that means I'm going to have to probably get some help moving furniture. So just know that it's a work in progress. I'm living in a very small space right now, so I'm just doing the best I can with what I have available to me. So, all right, let's kick off your reading here. So the first card, I'm using a new moon spread. It's going to look at where you are in your life right now. So this is going to look at things that either are conscious or subconscious. You know, I'm just going to start pulling cards. Where are you in your life right now? Nice. Okay, so I've got the King of Wands here. So this card is pretty much all about action. What affirmative action can you take in your life right now? The King of Wands is going to light a bit of a fire under you and get you going. This is the energy of Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So this is a really good push you forward energy that you have here. Very confident, very assertive, very forward moving. So as I was saying before, the new moon is time to start over again. So if you've been feeling like, meh, you know, I'm not really in the mood for that, or whatever you've been going through, you can expect this new moon to bring in a very sort of an abrupt kickstart to whatever it is in your life that you want to tackle. So I love seeing that card for you guys to start off with. This is really interesting too, because you might have been experiencing some sort of block which is holding you back, and we're going to have a card for that. All right, so what is blocking you from growing? This is kind of an interesting card here too. You've got the Ace of Swords. So I'm sensing that there could be a fear of failure and conversely a fear of success. It's time to really get out of old patterns. And you could be just going on a continuous loop with your life. Ace of Swords. I really feel the power of Archangel Michael every time I pull this card. You might want to start tapping into your angel guides. You know, if you have a guardian angel that you're aware of, everybody has one. You just have to ask them to come in. Particularly Archangel Michael is going to be available to come in and help you sort of harness this potential of the King of Wands, the King of Fire, that super successful driving force in your life that everybody has. But you guys could have just given up at some point because maybe you perceive things as a failure instead of winning. The only failure is stopping. There is no failure in, you know, an attempt that doesn't come out to the exact result that you want it to. I mean, that is not failure, that is learning. So time to change your perspective on that a little bit and really start asking your angels for help, you guys. They're really just waiting, and you have to invite angels in. They are watching you. They are by your side. You're surrounded by angels, but they can't do anything unless you ask them. So you might want to try angel meditations or start working with angel tarot cards. Some of you might want to pick up crystals that are related to certain archangels, if that's your thing. I did a video. I have a playlist, you guys. It's called All About Angels. And I'm pretty sure I did a video a while back on what crystals associate with specific angels. So you might want to check that out if you're like a crystal type person. And I know lots of you are. So what do you need to leave behind under the power of the new moon, you guys? Let's have a card for that. So there's a energy that needs to go here. I've got the Chariot card for you. There is an imbalance. There is that stop, start, and then stop, and then kind of look at the restart and think, well, I don't really want to do that. Okay. And again, this has to do with your perception of what success is and what failure is. You might want to look up your favorite icon, if it's a movie actor or, you know, somebody that is very successful in the avenue that you're pursuing, and see how many times they failed. You know, I talk about Jennifer Lopez sometimes because I find her ambition quite compelling. And she said she got like 1 million no's, but she kept on going because there is a yes out there for you somewhere. So you need to start pursuing the yes, you know, and just disregard all the no's, disregard all your perceived failures, and get your energy back up. My spirit guides are causing a ruckus. Like they're sometimes talk one at a time, but then they all talk at the same time, and it can be a little bit difficult. So I like to shuffle the cards a little bit while they pipe down over there. So let's see, what intention should you set? Okay, so don't intend to fail. Don't intend to repeat cycles that take you the same route. What's that quote? It goes a little bit like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So what intention should you set? And here comes Miss Lacey. Hi, sweetie. Lacey's my chin, my dog. Okay. This is a scary card, you guys. This is the shadow self. You should really be ignoring the inner saboteur or the shadow self, which is holding you down. And that's the only thing that holds you guys down. It's not somebody else. It's not life, you know, it is the shadow self. You can see these two kids are absolutely just mortified and terrified by that shadow self in the background. Hold on. Lacey's making noise. Hold on. So what intention should you set? How can you win over the shadow self? How can you start to walk side by side? And you can see a little bit of that energy in the Chariot card. This is your yin and yang. It is your light and shadow combined. And sometimes it looks like the shadow is reaching higher than the light. Okay, so your shadow should be either behind you or beside you, not above you. And it seems like that is sort of ruling you right now, and your intentions are being buried underneath sort of that mocking tone of the shadow. Okay, you guys could be in the midst of a dark night of the soul. You could be in the middle of a shadow self integration. Let's just keep pulling cards here. And what knowledge do you need to gain to manifest your intentions? And that is to either release your shadow self or integrate it, and not letting it run your life so much. Because if you're not succeeding, if your light self is not succeeding, your shadow self is, okay? So, and your shadow self is probably not going to take you down the path that you want to go, because your shadow, look at this. That's your shadow sitting there waiting for failure. I told you so. I told you sucked. You know, it is that. And everybody has that voice. And you guys can let me know. I hear that sometimes too. And you know what is a particularly, I want to say, dangerous time is nighttime. You know, right when you're falling asleep and you kind of review your day and you get that You know, yeah, well, that didn't go very well. So it's that inner monologue back and forth, and 9 times out of 10, the shadow self is going to win that. So this is definitely why you need the power of the victory card with the Ace of Swords and Archangel Michael to come in and help, you know, illuminate your path. Or whatever other angel is around you. You might want to start listening to Steve Nobel, you guys. He does really cool meditations where he calls in all these different angels and archangels to help you on your path, and it feels completely amazing. He also does this Arcturian light chamber meditation that could help clear out any sort of imbalance between light and shadow that you're experiencing with yourself. And you have to understand that you're your own competition. So you're either going to win the race with yourself, or you're going to lose the race with yourself. And Lacey, can you just leave that for a minute? She wants to pick up a bone and make... That's obnoxious. Lots of noise. Do you guys have pets? I have Lacey now, but there was at one point where I had a dog and a cat, and that was pretty magical in the house. So let's see, what knowledge do you need to gain to manifest your intentions? I'm just going to do a deck cutout here, guys. I don't do reversals. Here it is. I love this card for you guys. Okay, so look at the difference between this Strength card, which is the knowledge that you need to know, and the Shadow card. I mean, where would you rather sit? With this, you know, it puts the lotion in the basket, or would you rather have this sort of strength? And look really closely here, you guys. I hope you can see it. Here, sorry, I know it's really shiny, but there's an infinity sign. Oh, there we go. I hope that's okay. Above this character. And here's the Strength of Ages represented by this lion. And again, you have a very strong Leo influence coming in here. So you guys could be inspired by a fire sign, which is brilliant. So this is the knowledge that you are divine. You are infinite. You have all this protection coming in here with Archangel Michael and the angel realm completely. So this is the knowledge, like, and many of you could feel like you're alone, right? You could feel like, oh, nothing ever works out for me. I'm so sick of being alone. You're not alone. You're never alone. You need to start talking to your guides that will never steer you wrong. Your higher self will never steer you wrong. Your guardian angel will never steer you wrong. Your team in spirit, whoever you relate to or converse with, and maybe it's time to just start doing that and stop blowing it off as a coincidence when your gut instinct unfolds perfectly in the right direction. It is not a coincidence. It's your team in spirit. So start having full-blown conversations, because your soul knows the angels and the guides from different realms, and your astral travel and your dreams, you know, where they come in and talk to your subconscious mind. So let's see what positive energy will emerge in this phase. And you have to take control of that, you guys. You really do. You really do. All right. Queen of Wands. And this is an unstoppable energy too. So we started off with the King of Wands, and we're finishing with the Queen of Wands. This is the power couple. This is the unstoppable energy where you're just going to keep on going no matter what. This is a very caring card here too with the Queen of Wands. She's very interested in people's health and well-being. You know, she really likes to take care of other people. So there could be something that you could do for other people that is going to help you. Excuse me. A little hiccup, sorry. On your path, you know, just really start extending what you can to other people. That'll probably prop you up a little bit more. Maybe you need to see that reflection in other people's eyes, you know, like really caring and that gratitude that you're maybe not showing yourself right now. You know, where some people just, I think everybody goes through that, you know, well, you just didn't do enough there. You could have tried harder. You know, you need some positive feedback, and it might come through other people. You know, even if it's just something like holding the door open for somebody, or, you know, just the little things. I got the words divine magic that you share with other people. Because I think that sometimes your shadow self is coming up and not giving you the gratitude and the reflection of your inner divine soul that you need. So you might need to see that from other people and help that grow within yourself. I'm going to pull a Moonology card here, you guys. This is really cool. Okay, so I pulled this card that says a personal, I forgot already, issue reaches resolution. So there's definitely something within you that you've been working very slowly towards, and maybe the process of just trying to pull yourself together, get yourself really forward moving on your own isn't enough. You know, having that reflection of other people. You might want to start volunteering somewhere if you can, or, you know, get involved with rescue somehow, or do donation drives, something. Start feeling really good about yourself and having other people like support you. Oh man, that was amazing. Or telling people, you know, your fears and your doubts and your worries about yourself, so somebody else can go, oh, don't worry about it. Everybody feels like that from time to time. You just have to keep on going, you know, and you got to care about yourself and give yourself every sort of blessing that you would expect from other people. And you know what, you guys, a lot of people live alone, and a lot of people are on a solo path. So if you don't have any sort of opportunity, if you can't get out, you know, if you are limited physically, or you just can't do it, you have like a crippling social anxiety, start keeping a list of what you did good for that day. Even if the only thing that you were able to do on any given day is get out of bed, if you were only able to have a shower, like, you know, really give yourself that amplitude that you deserve. And this is a really good affirmation that this is going to come to a close, where you can really defeat the shadow self. When I say defeat, I mean more integrate, because it's never going anywhere. But you do have the shadow self a little bit more in control right now. So this new moon is your mission to integrate with shadow self and know that that personal issue reaches a resolution. But it's going to take your intention. It is going to take all the self-care that you can bring in for yourself. Put yourself first, you know, put your light self first. Remember how strong you are, and remember how strong your team in spirit is. You're meant to be here to succeed on every level, and not let perceptions of past failures, or what other people might say about their perception of your past failures, don't let it affect you, because it's all part of your karmic soul contract, and everything is going to be okay. You're only in the middle of the movie, so keep on going until, you know, basically you get to the end. And things are going to go slow and steady for you. You've got this Cancerian sign here. Forward motion. Always keep going, you guys. Even if it's just a little tiny increment, one at a time, one step at a time, baby steps. I did that. I made it through the day. Check. I'm fantastic. I'm amazing. You know, Archangel Michael is going to help you with that. Really beautiful, beautiful opportunity with this new moon to, you know, become your own cheerleader, or associate with other people that are going to prop you up and give you all the support emotionally, intellectually, and for some of you, perhaps even physically, that you need to get out of any sort of funk, or, you know, shadow self, dark night of the soul, which is you know, a little bit difficult. So you do need the support either from yourself, your team in spirit, whoever that is for you, and other people. And if the other people in your life suck, it's time to replace them, okay? Really start looking for people that are interested in your heart and your soul and your rising. So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I just want to send you guys all my love and light. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.